Hey everyone, it's Justin. Thank you for watching and welcome to my house. That's Justin's house. This is the last SSH edition of 2022. That's right, ServiceNow Store highlights version 12302022. Can we get a little celebration for the end of the year? Next time you're going to see this, it's going to be in January of 2023. So I'll take my confetti away. We'll get started. We have, since the last update, 38 new or updated applications in the ServiceNow Store. We will start with our fixes. Our fixes were Event Organizer, this is Innovation Labs, ServiceNow app, Yansa PDF generator, and Zoom In. All these had some minor bug fixes or just fixes in general. So not a lot going on there with those, but if you're experiencing any issues with either one of the three of those, or some of them, or all of them, you may want to go take a look at that. There were a couple compatibility updates in this batch. So AWS Managed Services AMS connector application, Form I9 and E-Verify, NetEnrich Connect, Stave Asset Manager, Stave Fleet, and YAML JSON Converter all had compatibility with either San Diego, Tokyo, or both. So if you're using these apps and you've upgraded or you're planning on upgrading, you may want to take a look at their compatibility now with both San Diego and Tokyo. So next up, we did have a few release note fails, not as many. That's getting better. I don't know if everybody's watching this channel, but thank you if you are improving your release notes. The wall of shame today, FlexAir integration, ServiceNow for Microsoft 365, and Stave procurement. We'll pick on ServiceNow just so you know I'm not making this up. That was the release notes. I'll click on the store app. So when I say release notes fail, that means I can't tell you what changed, what's new, what updated. There's just no detail about it. There's two places I can check. There's this version history here, and there's a release notes down here. Both of these are useless in this case. So that's what I mean by release notes fail. These were updated. Have no idea what got updated and if you should be interested or not. But I went too far back there. Let's go over to the next. Let's do our new releases. All right, so new releases this week. We had 9 of them. 8 of them officially. 1 of them I found in the updates. You'll see that as we go through. First on the list is Asset Verification Workspace. It's the Softline Asset Verification Workspace application to support companies with their data verification processes, specifically the CMDB, and making it more trustworthy. Some key features: identifying gaps within different data sources, easy wizards or a playbook to set up integrations and import data, monitoring trends and data quality improvements and other related figures, easy quick access to deviations in data, toolset to improve the overall trustworthiness of your data, and supported integrations with CMDB Computer, Azure AD, and manual imports based on an Excel template file. So that is not a ServiceNow app. It is a new release in the store. I believe it's from the Netherlands. Up next is Atos Engaged Employee Experience. Enter the era of frictionless work with this experience, a joint offering between Atos and ServiceNow. Businesses can liberate their people potential, turning technology into business value while unlocking creativity and collaboration. What the heck does that mean? Functional features: employee portal, HR case and knowledge management, lifecycle events, virtual agent. This sounds like HR. Enterprise journey management, workplace services, intelligent care center, proactive management, intelligent collaboration, and voice of the employees. So we've got some consulting services under the cover, sentiment capturing and analytics, ServiceNow portal, and a digital employee experience platform. I have to tell you, a lot of buzzwords in this one. Probably want to crack this open and take a look at it. It does sound a lot like HRSD. Maybe they've complemented it with whatever Atos is providing to provide a more engaged experience. But nonetheless, new application on the ServiceNow App Store. Next up, employees, environmental social governance management, not employee. So this is a ServiceNow ESG application helping customers manage their ESG programs. Key features in this new release: it's provide a persona-based user experience, enabling users to create. I don't know why this is a new release. Let me click on this. ESG has been around for a hot minute. Sorry to interrupt my feature. Okay, environmental social governance. Okay, this can't be new. 15.1.4. Notice I can't click on it, so there is no. There's no version history. This is interesting. I will have to do a follow-up on this because two things are funny here. One, it's saying this is an Innovation Lab application. So that's weird because I thought this was an officially released product, and it's on version 15, but it showed up in my new releases. Let's just take a look at the pictures here. We've got the ESG dashboard. You know, this is one of the things I haven't put in my channel yet because I don't, in my mind, fully understand, number one, what ESG, why it's important to me, and two, how long it's actually going to be around, or is it just a phase? Okay, so we'll go with new application, features, persona-based user experience, create and organize goals and targets. I know this is using the goal framework because, again, I've seen this before. Visualize progress toward goals and targets, enable the collection of enterprise-wide data for metrics through the E, S, and G pillars. That's environment, social, and governance pillars. Enabling to track, manage, and create multiple types of disclosures, including annual ESG reports, ESG ratings, and rankings, and reports for investors and customer inquiries. Uses integrations that enable a robust governance framework using project and portfolio management capabilities. So, hey everyone, I don't think this is new. I think this has existed, but it's in my new releases. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I will do some research on that. In fact, let me go back to that, and I'm just going to flag it. That'll show up on my list of videos to potentially make for the channel, and I'll revisit that. All right, so another new release. This made more sense to me. ESG integration with Microsoft Office 365. So providing disclosure reporting capabilities to ESG reporting managers so they can seamlessly report on ServiceNow ESG management data and reports through Microsoft Office Word and establish an audible link between the two. So it adds those data and reports into a disclosure report, establish an audible link, view the inventory of ServiceNow ESG management data links on the report, and refresh the inserted data on the disclosure report to be in sync with the latest ServiceNow ESG management data. That sounds interesting. I've done a couple of videos showing integrations with Microsoft and Teams and SharePoint and stuff, so I might want to take another look at this one. Kind of sounds like the PowerPoint, export to PowerPoint we saw with some other apps, so we'll take another look at that one. Next up on the new list, Expertflow, Computer Telephony Integration, or CTI, connecting or helping the omnichannel contact center agents deliver personalized customer experience by improving tasks, call, and chat handling within the same window. Key features on this one, a little messy. Wow, there's lots of stuff in here. I didn't realize I copy and pasted all that, but let's stick with the key features. So the integration between, interesting, Cisco Contact Center and the ServiceNow Web CTI connector runs inside the ServiceNow CRM Web UI, enable agent call controls within ServiceNow, allowing agents to use the same CRM agent interface for all call handling and transfer. Has the following feature set. So we'll go with the bolded ones here. CTI call controls, agent state controls, info. It is mandatory to have at least one custom reason code for not ready and one custom reason code for log out. Caller information pop-up on call arrival, search by multiple fields, search in leads, accounts, and contacts, no ANI match, multiple matches, note. Okay, I don't think these are features. This is really organized pretty strangely. But new app, if you're into CTI and it looks like if you're using Cisco Contact Center, not sure what Expertflow is, but it looks interesting to you, go check that out. That is a new app in the ServiceNow Store. Oh boy, another new one. Another interesting one, Jade TimeCard. I read this and I'm like, well, the timesheets already exist in ServiceNow. So I guess this is if you don't own strategic portfolio management or HR or something that would have the timesheets available. But essentially the key feature here is, it's repeated in the summary, it's a data table where an employer can use to track the time of a particular employee, I'm guessing. So it says employer, but I think the employer tracks the employee in most of these cases, has worked during a certain period. Businesses can use timesheets to record time spent on tasks, projects, or clients. You know, I'll mark this one again. Maybe I'll take a look. It looks duplicative of what already exists in ServiceNow, so I'm surprised it made it through the store process. But nonetheless, another new update. This is one of the ones with the update sections, Mobile Device Manager Plus. So when I clicked on this, there was no previous versions. I just got some key features. So basically, Manage Engine Mobile Device Manager Plus is an enterprise mobility management solution that automates the management of mobile devices with extensive support for MDM, MCM, MAM, or MAM, mobile app management. So key features: complete inventory, detail sync, locate misplaced devices, protect data on devices, and quick password reset. So that's the Mobile Device Manager Plus. Up next on the new list, the Vulnerability Response integration with Claroty CTD. This is for the operational technology vulnerability response, something I don't see a lot, but I have talked about it quite a bit. But basically it import vulnerabilities into the ServiceNow OT vulnerability response application and take risk-based action with production and process context. So key features: import the vulnerable items, yes. Run imports of newly detected vulnerabilities at a schedule, yes. And then when used with the Service Graph connector integration for Claroty CTD, vulnerable items can be automatically routed for remediation to the local site-based teams who will take action. So another new app for vulnerability response. Last on our list of new applications, Wiz integration for configuration compliance. Pulls security alerts based on Wiz contextual understanding in order to streamline the prioritization and remediation process of security alerts in your cloud infrastructure. So security alerts from Wiz in cloud infrastructure into configuration compliance. That is a new app. Last thing we're going to cover here on this episode are the highlights. I have a few of them. Let's take a look. There are 17. We'll breeze through these pretty quickly because there were some short ones, but Anomaly Threat Stream integration had some updates to supported versions for Tokyo, so technically that's a compatibility update. I didn't add that tag there. So Tokyo version of ServiceNow is now supported. TLP, the incident investigation sync, and added some context for investigating threat stream and click up to added the short description of the ServiceNow incident to provide additional context. Boy, that took me a while to get to what the added context was. The short description. All right, thank you, Anomaly Threat Stream and Integration, for those good release notes. Assist for ITSM Update 3.2.0 includes numerous enhancements. The major improvements include, so there might be other stuff that's not listed here: new automation history tab, systrack automated entry, run summary and tools tab, and logical name is back up to fully qualified domain name for GUID, GUID, we'll go with GUID, search. Also included is the following bug fix. Makes a business rule missing from 3.1.3 update install set has been restored. So thank you for those great release notes. Assist for ITSM. Chronicle for security incident response, added support of managed reference lists from ServiceNow integration, support of user alerts, flexibility to update rule state from ServiceNow integration, advanced filtering for detection alerts, and configurable retry mechanism. Also from Chronicle for ITSM, added support of a managed reference list from ServiceNow integration. There's the user alerts again, flexibility to update rule state from ServiceNow, advanced filtering for detection alerts, and configurable retry mechanism. I felt like I just repeated the entire thing. Guardicore app for CMDB enhanced their debugging mechanism. It wasn't really a fix. It's kind of an enhancement, so I left it in. But it's a quickie, so we can move on to the next one. Thank you, Guardicore. IBM Guardium data protection. Patch 441 or 11.5 with latest patch to add CVSS attack vector. An English language installation does not work. The non-English language pack designed to communicate with IBM Guardium data protection through a mid-server. Something got updated, everybody. It's for IBM Guardium data protection. So that's not a release notes fail. They gave us something, but the comprehension of it, maybe on my part, is a fail. I don't understand what updated. But moving on, InfoBip omnichannel notifications, December 2022 release, removed old support page and custom table and added a simplified support page. Next up, Infosys Field Service Management powered by CareAR. Well, that's interesting. I have this marked as a new release. But it's in my highlights section. Interesting. Let's fix that. I'm a stickler for keeping things updated like they should be. All right, so this is going to be a new release. Deliver expertise anywhere with augmented reality-enabled approach to field services. Key features: real-time interaction with the true AR augmented reality solution. Globally scalable and secure. Seamless integrated platform for smart, intuitive delivery. Intuitive self-service, dynamic guidance, multiple device support, mobile desk and web, and personas for business service automation. To do this, they're using an enterprise-grade augmented reality toolset, innovative natural language processing for search results, photo capture and video recording, uploaded into the ServiceNow work order, visual verification, state detection, and labeling using computer vision. Well, that's pretty cool. So you can actually look at something through, I'm guessing, goggles or glasses and verify. Usage dashboard and analytics, platform agnostic, so Android, iOS, handhelds, wearables, drones, web. Wow. That's a lot. Experience builder with no code, drag and drop for creating instructions. Man, I want to mess with that. I think I said that the last time I ran across something like this from CareAR, but man, this looks like really cool and exciting stuff. So if you're on that team, leave me a comment down below. I wonder if I can get my hands on it and play with it. Logic Monitor CMDB integration adds support for modifying and deleting SDTs on change requests. SDTs? I don't know what SDTs are. I could Google it, but hey, if you know, leave me a comment down below. Let us know what an SDT is. Microsoft Exchange Online for security operations. They changed the authorization of performing compliance email search from basic to OAuth 2.0 device authorization and fixed the email search results issue when it returns more than 20 records. So thank you for the continual improvement there. Regology, regulatory intelligence, made some updates allowing global ordering of citations added, helping sort citations across different repos, and added jurisdiction and agency names as out-of-box fields or UTB, so they could be shown in the regulatory change alert display. Next up, Rubric, new for 2.4.0 in December 2022, added support for service account-based authentication along with legacy authentication, and Tokyo compatibility support. Look, I missed it again. Man, my tagging abilities, not so great this time. I guess it's all that holiday food I've been eating. Next up is SailPoint Identity Now for Service Catalog V2. They've added approval flexibility, so the following types of approval rules are now supported: ServiceNow Workflow, ServiceNow Flow, Identity Now Governance Group, Identity Now Manager, and Identity Now Owner. So if you are a user of this, that's missing a T, you may want to go check that out from the folks at SailPoint. Next up on our list of updates, Stave Punch-Out plugin includes Amazon Product Search and Direct Order and Amazon Business Shipment Notices. They have another one under Supply Core, Product Search and Direct Order was added. And T-Systems connector had a minor change done with the password field in the connector app. Again, wasn't a fix, it's an enhancement, but it's a little itty-bitty enhancement, and I wanted to include it. Last on our list, travel and expense management updated to a new async value for business rules. That is your ServiceNow Store highlights, everybody. Your fixes, your new releases, your highlights, your compatibility updates. I hope you find these updates helpful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, or share it with somebody who you think wants to know what the heck is going on in the ServiceNow Store and what they should be paying attention to. Until next time, don't forget to always be learning, and I will see you next year.